Google just released Gemini 2.0 Flash Thinking, their first attempt at making a reasoning model just like OpenAI's O1. And it is number one across every category on the lmsys arena. But the benchmarks don't tell the whole story, and without full context, it can be misleading. We will see why in just a moment, so stick around. This was a crazy week full of releases from all over the place. We were expecting releases from OpenAI's 12-day party, but Google just came and completely overshadowed them. Google just cannot stop releasing cool stuff. Just this week, they released Gemini 2.0 and real-time conversations with camera and screen sharing. They also released VO2, which is the best video model by a mile. OpenAI Sora just looks terrible in comparison. They've also announced their upcoming agent product with Project Astra and Mariner. That's not all. The most amazing thing is you can access everything for free with unlimited access in Google's AI Studio without having to pay a ridiculous subscription fee like $200. They're calling it Gemini 2.0 Flash Thinking. It is a reasoning model based on Gemini 2.0 Flash and uses a chain of thought reasoning process just like the one OpenAI's O1 model uses. And what's most interesting is they are making the internal chain of thought visible. With Gemini's new model, you can actually see the model in action, actively thinking through different possibilities, ideas, and even at times having a debate with itself. And this is unlike OpenAI's O1, which does not show its chain of thought and just shows a controlled overview of the original chain of thought. OpenAI decided to hide the original chain of thought because showing these will allow anyone to copy what they're doing by observing O1's reasoning steps and using that exact method to train their own models that can reason just like O1. This model has multimodal reasoning capabilities demonstrated in this example where Gemini solves a puzzle that requires both text and visual reasoning. I ran the infamous strawberry test on Google's AI Studio, and surprisingly, it got the answer wrong and told me there are two R's in strawberry. That was disappointing, but since it is based on 2.0 Flash, Gemini's reasoning and response times are very fast. Some people tried to compare Gemini's thinking to O1 head to head, and as you can see, Gemini is way faster than O1, and it also gets the answer right. The improved reasoning with more test time compute has placed Gemini's model number one on lmsys arena, and surprisingly, Gemini thinking is number one across every category, beating every other model, including O1 Preview. And Google are now holding both the number one and number two spots on the leaderboards. This model is based on Gemini 2.0 Flash, which is a smaller model. You can expect reasoning models that utilizes a bigger Gemini 2.0 Pro or Flash version would be much better. If OpenAI doesn't release a new model that beats Gemini, they will surely lose this fight with Google. But one important note here is that the lmsys leaderboard doesn't have the new O1 model that was released last week, and what you see on the leaderboards is the old O1 preview. It's exciting to see what OpenAI responds with. I'm sure Sam has something up his sleeves, and I expect this AI war to keep raging in 2025. And next year, it's all about who can deliver a truly agentic framework that completes meaningful tasks. And that was it for today. Let me know your thoughts about the fight between Google and OpenAI and who you think is going to win. Stick around for more AI updates.